Alright farmers, we're back with a new map. So this is East Groningan. This is by Northeast Modding, 245.63 megabyte on the download, and it says it's a Dutch map based on 3 small villages of Blingham, Bellingwolde and Oudeshans. I hope I've pronounced them correctly. Now, to start off with, you will need to know that there's some required mods, and it should give you the option to download them straight away as soon as you download the map. They are going to be the Old Farm Package by DMI 20mm Normandy, the Modern Shed by DMI 20mm Normandy, Dutch Shed Pack by Refarmer and DMI 20mm Normandy, the Farm Silo Package by DMI 20mm Normandy, Pigsty by Mephius, Big Chicken Barn by Jelonic, Seed Potato Farm Building Pack by Dazed, Cowshed Pack by DMI 20mm Normandy, Slurry Storage Pack by Dutch Modding Inc., Medium Bunker Silo by KO3Y, Crop Storage Pack by DMI 20mm Normandy, Manure Basin by DMI 20mm Normandy, and Pig Shed by DMI 20mm Normandy. Right. Glad we got all that out of the way. So what are we talking about from a slot count perspective? If you come on here on Farm Manager, Start from Scratch and New Farmer, because all three have got the same slot count, 1,222. Fair enough. Everything's got the same on the game modes. Now, obviously, it's going to come with some equipment. So, in this category, we've got under small tractors, we've got the John Deere 6110M and the Bura 6105. On the medium tractors, the Massey Ferguson MF8S205. On the front loaders, we've got the Schaefer 2630. On the seeders, we've got the Nordson HK25 plus NS3030. On the mowers, we've got the GMD 4411 and then the 3123F. On the tedders, we've got the GF 8712. On the windrowers, we've got the Passenger Top 342. We come down to forage wagons, we've got the Passenger Faro 4010D. On the animals, we've got the Silo King Trailline 4.0 Premium 221822. And then on the front loader tools, we've got the Albert Manure Fork. Ah, fair enough. Not bad at all. So what about the map? There we are. So obviously, Farm Manager and Start from Scratch, you don't own any land. But on the New Farmer, you own these bits. So we've got 146, 163, 13, and then 2. Now obviously, field 146, field 13, and then area 163 is actually like your base start farm. And obviously we've got field 2 up there. Fair enough. Now prices themselves, yeah, they're decent, I suppose. 180 grand for that. $500,000 for that one. That's going to be one of the biggest on the map, mind you. And you've got a little bit of forestry down here, sort of $500,000 more or less down there. 300 grand. And you can buy these areas as well. And you can also buy the periphery. But it's going to cost you 11 million. Let's just bear that in mind. Dear, oh dear. 11 million. Right, there is a few areas that we will need to buy before we get started. So, we're going to buy area 164, like that. Yeah, so 76 grand. We're then going to buy 165. We'll come across like that. We'll buy that one. Yes. So, that's going to be 90 grand. We then want to buy 167, which is down here. We'll buy that one. No, not the periphery. There you are. That's better. 58 grand for that one. We then want to buy 169. Nice. Dear, oh dear. Yeah, we'll buy that one for 63 grand. And then we want to buy 176, which is down here. We'll buy that one there. Yeah, and then we want to buy 180. No, I've lost it. I had this earlier on. Where's 180? Oh, it's all the way over here. Right, gotcha. Right, so we'll buy that one. Yes. So, there's a few more things popped up, particularly on that one down there, that one over there, and then down here as well. Fair enough. Right, you start all 3 game modes over here. Now, this is going to be your main shop, but it doesn't show on the map as a shop, but it's your shop anyway. So you come in there, obviously there's your main shop icon. Fair enough. Now, you could do a little bit of a role play on the go here, in this sort of area. You know, fix up your tractors, bring them down, we'll sort it out. Fair enough. So we'll come out of there because there's no workshop, which is interesting. We'll say it that way. We'll come down here like that. And then we've got a production chain just there. So that's going to be your dairy, 70 grand on that one. And we'll spin it around the back. And you've got your loading in point. And then your pallet spawn point just there. Now we have got over the road a fuel station. So we'll take a little run down in the August sunshine, because why not? We'll see how much they're charging. Oh, I do like to find out what the petrol costs in these areas, because you never know. Compare it to what we currently got where I live. So how much they charging there? 69. Nice. Dear, oh dear. Right, we'll carry on. So we're going to come up and round the back of the dairy. There's a little facility round there. So we'll come up there like that and past the dairy. We'll hook a left down here. Now we've got a nice little weighbridge on the way in. So if you want to keep an eye on your weights, fair enough. And we'll come out the back there like that. So across the weighbridge. And we've got this here. Now these are interesting. So you got your buy point for your lime. It's got the icon on the floor. You've got a sell point over here. Now, these are all different sell points, but it's got the icons on the wall that tells you what you can sell there. So we've got grass, hay. I'm assuming that's silage, round and square straw bales. We come down here. So you've got potatoes in that one. We then got sugar beet cut in that one. We then got corn and chaff in that one. And then pretty much the rest of your standard crops in that one. So it's different sale points for what you're selling. Oh, I like that. That's all right. Right, fair enough. We'll carry on then. So we're going to come up to this one up here. So this is going to be a production chain for you. We'll go like that. We'll open the gates. And it's going to be a grain mill. So you load your stuff into there. Pallet spawn point just there. Although to be fair, that's your production chain menu right there. It's going to be in the middle of the pallet spawn point. Interesting. Alright, there's no other hatch marking areas for it. Unless they're going to go into there. That just looks like a building that's placed there for a bit of decoration. Yeah, it's got to be it. Alright, fair enough. We'll carry on then. We're going to move over to this area over here. As you can tell from the icons, there's a few animals down here. I do mean a few. Because these are big chicken coops. Oh, ace. So we'll come down here. First off, we've got some sheep pens. You've got your wool pallet spawn point, food in, water in, animal dialogue box. That's going to hold 15 sheep in that one. Then we come to these. These are all the same. All 4 of them. Yeah, just bear that in mind, all 4. So you can open up that, put your food in. Fair enough. We'll open up there like that. And your pallet spawn point's going to be just there for you. And then we come to these. 5,000 chickens, and there's 4 of them, so that's 20,000 chickens because they're all the same. 20,000 chickens all at once. Oh, that is brilliant. I mean, that's going to be a ton of eggs, mind you, but still 20,000 chickens. I mean, you got a bit of shed storage at the back as well. 20,000, that's awesome. And then obviously down the end of this little area you have got another animal pen, pasture, whatever, another sheep one. So again, same as the first one, pallet spawn point, water, food, and then animal dialogue box 15 just there. 20,000. This is like the chicken farm. Oh, I like that. Right, so we'll come out of there and we'll open up that gate like that. That's ace. He's got the light flashing on the top. Brilliant. Now we're going to come down to the next area, which is just on our left. Touching a deer. Alright, carry on. And nothing's popped up, but it's a bit much like the shop, and we'll see when we get in there. So you come in there like that. Obviously it's a placeable area. There's a few of these knocking around, so you know, just buy them and put whatever you want down. No sleep triggers come up, but you've got this building and it's got a workshop in it. There you are. I mean, it hasn't shown on the map, mind you, but if you wanted to buy that, fix your vehicles up, jobs are good. Fair enough. Right, so we'll come back out of there. And obviously, it being a Dutch map, you know, there's ditches knocking around, so you have got to be careful. It's like, you know, you don't want to crash your tractor in. So probably not the most friendliest of AI places to be doing your farming, mind you. I could see them easily getting caught out with that because, you know, it's like that field of wheat there. It's right on the edge of the ditch, but it is what it is. Still, you know, give it a go. You never know, they might be all right. So we're going to come in here. This is going to be your main start farm on Farm Manager. No, not Farm Manager, New Farmer. That's better. So obviously You could place a sleep trigger down by the house if you wanted to. You know, they're quite easy, quite cheap. Doormat, duffel bag, something like that. Now, you've got these cow barn just here. So you've got your milk taken out point just there. Open up that one. Obviously, food goes in the middle. And we come down here like that. Hook or right. Obviously, a bit of an open air pasture sort of barn shenanigans on the go. Now, you've got your taking out point of your slurry, which is just there. Animal dialogue box, which is just there. 140 cows going in. Fair enough. Little cow farm starting off. Now you got your bunker silos just there, 3 of them. And that's it. That's your start farm. Well, to be fair, when you have got this shed down here for a bit of storage on, if you are doing a cow farm, you don't have a silo. Why would you need a silo? Because you just do your grass and then chuck it all in. Fair enough. And you've got these cow igloos as well, or calf igloos even. Got some calves in there. Ready to go. Oh, I like that. That's a big one. That's a friendly igloo. Fair enough. Right, we'll move on then. Now, we're going to come down to this one over here. And this is the area that we bought. So this was area 169. Now, obviously, that's popped up a sleep trigger, which is just on the house there. But if you come out the back, massive placeable area. Look all the stuff you could place down on here. Oh, that's ace. And you've got a bit of a shed and a bit of a shed there and another bit of a shed in there. It's a huge area. Oh, I like that. Fair enough. Right, we're going to come over the road and down to this one. So this is coming up as a fuel station, but it's not. It's the new potato sorting shed. Fair enough. Now, if you've ever seen that mod review I did on it, and I'll pop it back up, just you can have a look if you wanted to. Yeah, it's an in-depth thing. It really is. There's a lot to it, but still, it is ace. And the best thing about this is you can use it. You don't have to own a land. Even on Farm Manager Start From Scratch, you can use it as well, which is all right. When we come in here, obviously, you got all the different... Oh, where's the door? I've lost the door already. I was down here. There we are. Right, so we're going there like that. It's better. You've got your cooling chambers. You've got your sorting off it. Ow. That's why it's got an electric charging point on it. That's why it's showing up as a fuel station. So obviously you chuck your potatoes in, it sorts them into different bags depending on the grade of potatoes. And obviously you've got pallets and all that sort of thing you can buy from the shop to chuck it all in. Obviously it is a really in-depth mod, that is. It is a good one. If you're doing potatoes, it's ace. I mean, just go for it. The best thing about it is you can use it straight away. Down on this bit. All 3 game modes, no problem. Fair enough. Right, we'll carry on then. We're going to come down to this area that we bought down here. So this is going to be another production chain for you, but it's actually a BGA. You've got a weighbridge down that side. You've got 3 big bunker silos, and you come around here. So you've got your loading in point up top there. You've got your production chain menu just there. So, what's slurry? What's slurry? Silage, slurry, manure, and sugar beet cut. I need to put my teeth in. Loading in point for your slurry, and then your taking out point for your digestate. Obviously, all bought and paid for. Fair enough. Right, we'll carry on. So we'll go back up to the map, just like that, up there like that. Right, and we're going to come up to this one up here. So this is going to be a sell point for you. It's going to be a supermarket. Obviously, you've got your parking spaces out the front, but oh, no, you got to come out on the road. Afternoon. How's it going? All right, carry on. Then slide it round the back, just in here. There's your sell point. Now, this area... Plenty of houses knocking around. I do like a nice village feel on the map. And this has definitely got it. If you was to start a farm on it, and you know, start from scratch sort of thing, I'd say, yeah, you're going to have to buy the periphery. Now, that's 11 million. So if you just like banged 11 million into your game, spent on that, and then just start from scratch after that, you could easily place a sleep trigger down here, and then away you go. Have a little patio set in your front garden as well. Why not? Yeah, I mean, if you're setting up and you're banging money in like that, that's fine. That's not cheating at all. All right, we'll carry on. Right, we're going to come over to this one over here. This could be another fuel station for you, so... 69 again. Fair enough. Now, this got this road bit here. This is ace. So you got a flyover bridge straight through, and you got these ramps that go up. I like that. That's all right. I mean, you got this, like, pathway here as well. Why not? Oh, very nice. Right, so we're going to come in here. Now, we're going to turn right into this one. And you see the icon from the map. It's already got a horse barn on it. Now, we don't own the land, but we can use the animal area. So your food goes in there. Got your animal dialogue box like that. So it's got 14 horse capacity. We don't own this. We don't own this land here. There you are, area 182. We don't own it. We'll buy it anyway. Why not? Because you can place stuff down there. And you've got a little horse exercise area. Yeah. I mean, you've got this building here. Nice bit of storage under there. And does that open, actually? Have we bought it? No, not on that one. Fair enough. But still, horse area, if you want to get into that. Yeah. Excellent. Right, we'll carry on. We're going to come up to this one up here. So it's going to be another little, I'm going to say start farm anyway, because you can obviously buy it, because we have done, what is it, 58 grand. But it's got a cow barn on it, which is all right. Now, there is one issue I think it's come with. Obviously, food goes in there. Animal dialogue box is just there. It's already got 80 cows in as well. 200 cow capacity. 80 cows. Excellent. But the milk trick is there. Right? Sort of half in the garage, being blocked in by that van. I'm not sure how easy that's going to be to get the milk out. But, alright, fair enough. We'll carry on. And we'll come down here like that. Obviously, you got your food going in that bit. We've got a big slurry tanker just there, so load in and load out. And we have got a taken out point of slurry here as well. And that would normally be going straight into that slurry tank over there. But alright, maybe that's just a storage one. There is a couple of those knocking around the map as well. Obviously, you buy little bits of land and you'll find buildings and whatever knocking around. So just go and discover them. Fair enough. I mean, you've got a diesel tank just there, so that's going to hold 10,000 litres, obviously empty. Then we've got this building here, coming in like that, open up that door, big storage area. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, that's a nice little setup. I'm just not sure about that milk. Yeah. Alright, we'll carry on. We're going to come up to this area up here. So this can be another little farm that you can buy as well. So it's got cows on it. How much did we pay for this actually? 165. So 90, well, say 91 grand, all bar a bit of change. So you've got a bit of storage around there. And you've got this cow barn here. Again, some more calves in their igloos. So you've got an animal dialogue box just there like that. So 70 cows going in. Imagine that's going to be your taking out point for your milk. So that's normally by the animal dialogue box. All right, fair enough. Got your shed storage area in there. And then we'll come down. Food goes in the middle with your straw. And we'll come down this end. We've got a taking out point. Is that going to be... No, that's going to be your slurry, yeah. So we'll open up that door. Obviously, food goes in there. You've got a buy point for fertilizer and seed, like mineral feed and seed. Obviously, bring it down there. And 2 big bunk silos. That's a nice little start farm as well. Oh, I like it. Right, we'll carry on. We're going to come up to the top of the map up here. So there's going to be another sell point for you. So another supermarket. Now, to be fair, there's a couple of supermarkets on this map. And where I live, there's plenty of supermarkets. So fair enough. You've got your sell point around the back like that. Then next door is going to be another fuel station. Now, I'd imagine it's going to be the same price. I should hope so. It's a local area. Yep, 69. Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Now, again, it's another area up here that you could buy. It's got the buildings on already. There's no animals or sleep triggers or anything like that. But if you wanted to buy it just as like a bit of a base on the go, come up here. Barn's already there, ready to go. Fair enough indeed. Right, we'll carry on. We're going to go over to this area up here. Now, this is another area that you already own on all 3 game modes. Now, they have got greenhouses on, but you can't buy it separately. This is all part of the periphery. If you want to buy that, then, you know, you're good to go. But that is 11 mil. So you can't buy it on its own. So you wouldn't be able to make this sort of like a greenhouse garden centre sort of thing with a sleep trigger. Unless you had 11 million. But all right, fair enough. Standard sort of greenhouses of a production chain, water, and then pallet spawn points on both of them. But you own them on all 3 game modes. So you can just use them anyway. You don't need to buy the land. They're already here. And you got a water trigger. Fair enough. Might as well use them. Excellent. Right, we'll carry on to the last area down here that we bought. So this is area 164. Now, obviously, before we bought this area, they had the 1 pigsty, but obviously a few more popped up. Yeah, and I'll say a few more. Now, it did come with a sleep trigger once you buy the area, so that's just there for you. We'll spin it around. We've got a pigsty. Obviously, food goes in, slowly comes out. We've got a bit of a storage area in this building just there, so we'll open up that one like that. Fair enough. Then we'll come around here. There's something really tragic around here. Look. We'll open up that gate. No, can we open up that one? Open up that. There we are. We'll open up that. It's one pig. It's one pig on its own. Oh, he's so lonely. It's one. He can have 100 pigs in there, but he's on his own. Oh, do you know what? No, we can't do that. Let's bang another one in. Yeah, we'll buy that. At least you got a friend to play with now. Hey, are you alright? Is that better now? Someone to chat to? Oh, that's tragic. One pig on its own. Dear, oh dear. Right, so 100 pigs will go in there. Now you got a bit of storage under there. And obviously a bit of a shed on the go there. Now, these 3 pig pens, barns, whatever you want to call it, all the same. So you got a slowly taken out point, but then you have got a slowly big pit as well. Just click on this. 250. 250 times 3, so that's 750 plus the 100 that will go in that one. 850 pigs. 850 pigs on his farm. Why not? So obviously food goes into that one there. That all 3 are the same. That is ace. I mean, if you're in for your pig farming, 850 pigs. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. And that is your map. I mean, I'm glad we've given our little piggy friend a friend to play with, because you can't be on your own. That's just terrible. Terrible indeed. And that's it. That is it. I mean, as you see, we have a little flyover. You'll see these. I'm going to say that one's more of a canal, but you've got ditches knocking around, so you will have to be careful of those if you're getting a bit close to the edge. Apart from that, it's pretty flat. Reasonably square fields. I mean, you've got a few fences you might need to keep an eye on, mind you. Maybe not so much work friendly. But that being said, I like it. I mean, you've got these, ditches going there like that. You've got entrances to the fields. Yeah, that's very nice. Right, so that's your map tour done for you. Why not hit the join button? Come join us on Andy's farm. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today. And I'll see you in the next one.